Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and welcome to our sixth clip of the month of Ramadan. We're going to discuss verse number 8 from Surah Al-Ma'idah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, kunu qawwamina lillahi shuhada'a bil qist, wa la yajrimannakum shana'anu qawmin ala an la ta'adilu. O you who believe, when they come to you and they ask you to give your testimony, you've witnessed something and people are now asking you for your side of the story. Kunu qawwamina lillahi shuhada'a bil qist. Make sure that what you utter is a speech of truth and justice. So you can't change the events. You can't use your own biases and change what had happened just because you like someone or don't like someone. And then the verse continues, it says, وَلَا يَجْرِمَنَّكُمْ شَنَآنُ قَوْمٍ. Don't ever allow the bad feelings that you have towards someone, the background you have from this person, the interactions that you've had with this person in other situations, in other scenarios. Don't allow that to come and now change the testimony that you are giving in this moment. And this is very important. There are times, and all of us, I'll give you examples of how we deal with this on a personal level. There are times where we might be asked about our side of the story. And maybe because this person has done wrong things outside of this situation. In this situation, they're innocent. In the situation they're asking us about, they're innocent. But outside of this, they might have done some wrong things, or maybe there's some bad blood between us, whatever the case might be. The Quran says you have to be careful not to allow that bad blood and that feeling that you have towards this person. It cannot move you away from justice. In other words, you can give blame where blame is due. You also have to give credit where credit is due. In this scenario, if the person is innocent, or in this scenario, if the person did a good thing, you can't just forget about the good that they're doing because of the bad that they have done. People in this world, they're not white and black. There's a lot of gray, yes? And you have to be able to differentiate and separate the good that they have done from the wrong that they have done. Otherwise, if you look at the wrong that they have done, and now they ask you about anything else, and you tell them, no, this person is a terrible person. He's a bad person. The Quran says you can't do this. The Quran says don't allow your feelings to get the best of you. And when they ask you about a certain scenario, and this person in this situation is completely innocent, then because of the bad feelings you have about this person, you now change the story. And say, well, yeah, this person is like this. He probably did it anyways. So to wrap up, what the verse is saying is you give blame where blame is due. But you also have to learn to give credit where credit is due. And when you're giving credit, just because you don't like this person doesn't mean it allows you to take the good that they have done and smear it or change it or make them forget about it or make it look bad. No, you have to be able to separate. This person might have done wrong things otherwise. But now in this situation, they did something good. And when people ask you, say, you know what, in this situation, I completely agree with what this person did and they deserve credit. And this is important. Why? Because if you look at life from this perspective, then you will start to learn to see the good in people. Because everyone has bad. Everyone has something bad. You will only be able to remain sane in this world if you are able to also see the good that people bring to the table.